Alright. You're on. I don't know why this is. One sec. Private. Shouldn't be private. Oh. Never mind. That's the wrong one. Where are we then? Oh, because we're live right now. Oh, there's 4 people watching right now. Alrighty. Alrighty, now we are live. Well, at least I'm live now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the screen here and just chilling and doing some stuff because I feel like it and other stuff. Never heard of it. He asked, do I play Brave Souls? No, I don't really play that much video games. I play video games that I see on TV that I like. I don't play all those stupid Call of Duties and those fucking, excuse my French, those other things that they show at GameStop and all the time. I don't play that stuff. Play stuff that I see on TV. No, I did not know that. Gab basically just said, did you know the God language in Dragon Ball Super is just English backwards? No, I did not know that. No, now you're the first one who told me that. Okay. Okay, so here I can unlock Gohan. So you gotta unlock both of them? That's stupid. Well, Vegeta right now is at level 16. And Gohan is at level... Let me see. Goku's at level 30. All these hoes are at level 30? What? We got like people. It's getting ready for Dragon Ball Super. Guess we're reacting to that again. Here goes Krillin. Well, he's got a lot of different announcements. And there goes Tien. Hold on, guys. I'm just gonna keep this chump. Oh, you darn it. Yeah, and that's even for him. Okay, so wait, what is everyone saying now? Okay, so I need to play Fighter Z, but I've been busy with over watching Injustice 2. I know there was an Injustice 2. Would you do a versus match with an animation rewind channel? I mean, I don't think that's something we're planning, but I mean, everything is based on what people can do and most requests and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I know we did Seiya versus Goku. That was a good one. I didn't like the outcome, but fortunately, Seiya would win. Um, I don't know if I seen the. Oh, the thing about Broly. Yeah, yeah. I seen it. Yeah, I seen that. AR channel's the best. What are you talking about? Uh, what's up, Death Goku? I didn't know they had one. I thought we already established that with Superman. I thought we established that already with Superman. That they are. We already know that. Yeah, it's gonna be epic. But in terms of the Saint Seiya versus Naruto, I mean, in terms of Saint Seiya versus Naruto, like I said, I can't really say if we're doing what battles are going on or what battles are going on. We're not allowed to do that. But if you guys, you know, put your like thoughts on, enough people get enough buzz for it. I mean, yeah, fights can happen. That's all I can say. Um, I have no idea who you're talking about, Death Goku. No, I have not. I never watched it. I don't watch Death Battle anymore. I don't watch Death Battle anymore, so I don't really like care. um, um, now what do they get me now? Oh, Saul's got a link now.
Do you happen to have any knowledge of martial arts? You've come this far. Surely you must have some experience like it. There is no doubt. My body is pure perfection. What really is another matter. I'm curious. I'm not sure if it's because of the link. Perhaps it's your own talent that has piqued my interest. There. I look forward to the opportunity of unraveling the secret of strength. Whatever you do, human, I will be watching very closely.
Okay. I don't know who that is. WWE's been like really crappy for a while now. I don't know what's been news to you. So the reason why I don't even put efforts to make wrestling videos anymore is a good reason is because WWE does suck. Right now, at least they do. They were going good for a while. The past, the only good thing they got going right now is they got AJ Styles as the champion and they have Braun Strowman, but they don't push Braun Strowman to the championship, which they should be. Oh, yeah, Black Panther. Yeah. I think Batman would win. I still disagree with AR on the decision to have Black Panther go over. And obviously, I disagree with Death Battle's analysis on having having Black Panther win. So I gotta like, you know, I got fucking, excuse my French. For any of you guys don't know, I do have a Discord server. It's called Anime English Dub. Anyone want to join it? I have the link in the description. You got all the updates and stuff like that. What's going on? Well, I mean, you got people that downgrade Ichigo. Ichigo does beat Naruto, whatever anyone says. You got people that still aren't convinced that he's a solar system buster, which I will be proving very soon that he is. Again, my last video was kind of not well orchestrated and was done for the wrong reasons. Oh my god. What are you doing, fish? But I'll be doing that again. The time is right. The time is right. When the time is right, just gotta have positive vibes. Positive vibes. Just remember, everyone, positive vibes. Positive vibes. We got Naruto is not omnipotent. I like Naruto. I like the anime. I am a freaking huge supporter of Naruto, but there's no way Naruto can beat Ichigo. I've watched both shows. Okay, I have watched both of them. Started watching them at the exact same time, literally when they came out in 2005. They both came out at the exact same time. The English dub. I'm talking about. And I can tell you, I know more about the two characters than anyone in the Versus community because I watched them right at the beginning. I know more about the characters than anyone else does. That's why I know Ichigo wins. Okay? It's not a bias thing, or it's not me liking Ichigo better. I like Naruto's character better than Ichigo's character. Okay? I did the research for Sakura versus Rukia. The reason why Rukia won the Cartoon Fight Club fight is because I provided evidence to prove why Rukia would win. It wasn't my personal vendetta against Sakura. I love Sakura. Okay, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that on here. Okay, a lot of the people that do versus stuff really downplay the Ichigo characters for some reason. Okay, and they obsessively upscale Naruto characters. I don't know why. I mean, I hear this whole thing that, oh, well, in Naruto, they showed this feat, where, they showed faster than light feats, and stuff like that, but it's very inconsistent in the beginning of Naruto to say that because of the way the feats are consistent throughout other characters during that timeline of Naruto in the first sagas. Where in Bleach, they're already showing faster light speed, actual physical faster light speed feats right away. No, I was going to, but I haven't yet. I know about it. Yes, I do know about it. Death Goku, but I have not looked at it yet. I did see the ending though. Naruto cannot beat Thanos. That's. I've heard people that actually think Naruto can beat the Living Tribunal. Like, I'm not even making this shit up. I heard once someone say that the Living Tribunal could freaking lose to Naruto, and I was like, "Are you guys on crack?" Um, like the Living Tribunal can blow up 8 universes in a blink of an eye. Like Naruto is moon level at best. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. I've argued this point so many times with so many different researchers. He is moon level. He is not small planet level. He is not planet level. He's moon level. Okay, I've seen his feats. I've seen everything about Naruto. I know about the character more than anyone here does. Okay, and I know about Ichigo. The problem is I mean, ever since Naruto started, or at least started in the United States, there has been so many people that have wanted to power scale Naruto to being stronger than what he was, because Naruto was like at the time in '05. In '05, like when Naruto came out, a lot of people seen Naruto as the new Dragon Ball Z, which it wasn't, but it was a very good tie-in show while Z was not around. GT had just ended. Um, GT had just ended, so Dragon Ball was pretty much on hiatus at this point. And so Naruto was seen as like the new Dragon Ball Z here in America when 2005 came around, and because of that, I really feel that that's what started a lot of people thinking that Naruto characters were stronger than they actually were. I think that bias really contributed to Naruto characters being nerfed. I really do. Because it was around that time was when Dragon Ball Z was out and Naruto was the new hit. Didn't get as much numbers as Dragon Ball Z did, obviously, but it still got a lot of good numbers for its time. And I think that that is what started the whole trend of these Naruto characters somehow being stronger than they actually are. And this is why so many people in the versus community nerf these characters so badly. It's not even funny. The Marvel Universe. Yeah, no, he couldn't. No. Naruto can't. No. Naruto cannot. I mean, there are some Marvel superheroes that Naruto could possibly beat, but I'm not gonna completely like lowball ones either. I mean, I definitely think he could beat Mr. Fantastic for sure, because Luffy can beat Mr. Fan. I did a versus battle on Mr. Fantastic versus Luffy, and Luffy would definitely win against Mr. Fantastic. I think Cartoon Fight Club did it. Yeah, Cartoon Fight Club did one too. Cartoon Fight Club did one too. The only thing Mr. Fantastic would have on Luffy would be intelligence, but everything else Luffy pretty much has him on. But to say that Naruto characters like could beat like high tier type characters like that, from the Marvel universe would be absolutely ridiculous. Anyone pretty much like because Naruto isn't that powerful. Naruto isn't that powerful compared to those guys. Like, but it just amazes me that so many people think Ichigo can be Naruto. It just amazes me. Like, I mean, if they actually watch the show, like, you can't tell me that Ichigo couldn't beat Naruto. Like, and the thing with Roaring Thunder Pursuit, I disagree with Ichigo being universal or whatever because he actually made that claim. I still say you would put Ichigo around Solar System. That would where I would put him at because I think he is where Cell is at. I think he's at Super Cell Perfect's level, and I stand by my statement that he is Solar System. But I should have come up with a better reason than just rely on science. Though science does make sense. But if you scale, like here's the thing about Ichigo. Okay, Ichigo has different transformations, right? He has different transformations, and each transformation has different power-up scalings. For example, Super Saiyan 1 isn't as powerful as Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 2 is stronger. Okay? You know what I'm saying? There's always that power scaling multiplier, right? Well, here's the thing. You got Ichigo, the human. Then you got Ichigo, the Soul Reaper. Then you got Ichigo, the Hollow, or with the mask or whatever. Then you got Ichigo. What other form does he have? The Bankai. I forgot about the Bankai. Okay, so you got Ichigo the human, you got Ichigo the Soul Reaper, then you got Ichigo the Bankai, then you got Ichigo with the mask, which is the hollow form or whatever. So each of those forms right there, that's a multiplier because each form is stronger than the other. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So then you got when he got the full bring powers. Then you also got the powers after he started training to get stronger against Aizen. Okay, so you got those, and then he got the final Techiku form, which is way stronger than any of those forms because once he was done with it, he no longer had his power anymore. Okay, his soul reaping power anymore. So he has all those forms. Okay, each one of those forms has multipliers. So Ichigo, okay, with the hell hole, okay, with the hell hole, which that is canon. The hell hole is canon. There is a manga scan of it. It actually happened. The movie was canon. Okay, the movie event is canon. He actually did go through a hellhole. Now, if you want to claim that Ichigo, okay, if you guys want to claim that Ichigo is like, multi-planet or, well, for one thing, that was like storyline Ichigo or like part one Ichigo or whatever. But here's the thing: if you want to go by, what's it called? If you want to go by the logic, okay, that he is planet level because of, people, well, the person that made, thing on me. If you want to go by the logic that, that Ichigo is a hell in the hellhole, feat is a planet feat, right? Okay, well, Ichigo in that sense wasn't at his best strength yet. He hadn't unlocked all his powers yet. Okay, when he did the movie, okay, was he at Bankai during the movie, right? When he did that, because I don't think during the movie did he have like all his shit yet. I don't think so. He didn't. He definitely didn't. He definitely because the what was it the hollow mask, like he didn't get that yet. Oh yeah, that's another thing that Death Goku brought up is the Quincy blood. We didn't have that yet. That obviously that never got animated. The full bring, we didn't have that. He didn't even use his final Techiku yet. So if the hellhole was planet level, okay, was a planet hole feat, but obviously Ichigo doesn't get weaker as the story is progressing after that feat. He's only getting stronger as the story is progressing. So obviously he's gonna get stronger than what he was at when he did that feat. Okay, so I mean that's just the thing. It's the same thing with Screw Attack, bullcrap on Goku. Snake Way, where it's like, oh, well, we have to just calculate based on where he's at from Snake Way. Yeah, he doesn't. Yet again, the whole realization is when you're running, or when you're freaking, training all the time, your speed gets faster throughout the series, and that's what Screw Attack didn't freaking understand was that they're getting faster as the story progresses. Is the same thing with Ichigo. The story progresses differently. So if you're going by a multiplier for power-up forms, then yes, you have to say solar system level because here's the thing: if Ichigo is training and he's getting new forms, and if, say, his Bankai form is planet level or multi-planet level, because even he said, even a person that made a video on me said that he's multi-planet level, right? If you want to say that, as you're going further into the story, okay, if you're going further into the story of Ichigo, he's getting stronger with each form. Okay, he's getting stronger with each form, which means that Ichigo, yes, by the end of the series, is solar system level because you can't get weaker. You can only get stronger. And then they might use the argument, well, he lost his powers, right? Well, guess what? He got his powers back. Okay, he got his powers back. Okay, so obviously where his powers were at are still the same as they were before he lost them. Yeah, but the thing is, the feat is still canon. The feat is still canon. Oh, shit. The feat is still canon. The thing with Aizen is Aizen was like kind of a broken character. He was he just did so many stupid things that just like in one thing, I mean, he was obviously experimenting on people, which is why a lot of the captains turned into hollows and stuff like that. Like, but the thing is, and one of the biggest, yeah, the Soul King. Yeah, we still don't know what the Soul King's powers truly is, but to me, the whole thing with the Ichigo thing is not many people understand because if they don't see visually them doing something, then you can't say, oh, they're planet level, because in Dragon Ball Z you see Frieza obviously destroy Planet Vegeta, so obviously okay, well they have to be planet level then, but then they say, well, the Cell can't be a solar system buster because he never physically did it. Then the guidebook comes out and confirms that Cell's a solar system buster, so obviously he has to be a solar system buster because a lot of people were like, well, Cell was just bragging. He was just bragging when he made that statement. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless if a character physically does something, apparently that's how it works. They can't actually be it unless it's actually shown physically. Unless it's actually physically shown, then they can't be it. Even if the author states it, or if there's an actual guidebook that states, man, oh, then oh no, it's just it ain't real. It ain't real. It's ridiculous. But Naruto, the whole moon thing, the whole moon event, it's they don't really show anything to actually indicate he wasn't. He was just on the moon. He's on the moon. So that makes him like planet level somehow. Like I don't understand where people come up with this shit. Like, oh well, he's gotta be moon level, or not. I'm sorry, he is moon level, but he's gotta be planet level because he was on the moon, and he's fighting off these soldiers. Oh hey man, how you doing? I like that MLG urine. You guys don't know, I do have a Discord server. I do have a Discord server, which I put the link in the description box. I also posted it earlier. For anime English dubs. Keep up on all the latest news and stuff. Well, he did dodge lightning. I will say that. Luffy did dodge lightning. I will give him credit. But, I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Luffy. The thing with One Piece though is they got so many goddamn episodes of it. They got so many episodes of One Piece. And that's another thing too with Death Battle, because I don't know if you guys seen. I don't know if you guys seen their Q&A or whatever. You know, they did a Q&A video or something after their Ichigo versus Naruto fight came out, right? And they made the claim. They made the claim that, oh well, we were going into this just, you know, probably assuming to the fact that Naruto would probably win, you know, and then they would come up, well, he has this form and he has that form and this form, and we didn't know what this form does and stuff like that. That is so dumb and ignorant to the character. This is why I knew they didn't take it seriously, because it's like you have to scale their forms. It's not like this form is weaker than the other form. Okay, it's just like Super Saiyan. That would be like saying that Super Saiyan 1 is stronger than Super Saiyan 2. You can't do that. You can't just say, oh, well, this form is weaker and this form is got to be weaker or whatever. No, 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 no. In Bleach, it works the same way. When you power up to a new form, it's not going to be weaker. You're not going to be weaker when you go to a new form. You know, like, it's just, oh, God. You know, it's just, I just don't understand why so many people are so just don't understand. They just don't understand Bleach. They really don't. They just don't. They just don't understand it. Not looking, yeah, basically. During the Boo versus Kirby Cartoon Fight Club, you said Majin Buu is faster, but you have to understand that only in speed in general. No, Kirby isn't faster. Kirby is only faster than Light on the Warp Star. Other than that, he is slow as molasses. There's no dispute there. I hate to tell you that. The calculations were accurate. Yeah, yeah, it ended really badly because Shonen Jump just didn't care about it anymore. What song? You're talking about the video game that I'm playing? Right now I'm playing Xenoverse, or not Xenoverse, I'm sorry. I'm playing Fighter Z. Who, Natsu? When did Natsu get brought up on this? Natsu. I said, like, Natsu. I know Natsu survived the possible planet attack, which no one believes because it was in, like, the planet wasn't that big or whatever, but it was a freaking planet. Like, but it was in the celestial world, so some people just don't count it, I guess. But I actually think you could possibly make a case that Natsu is moon level. Maybe small planet level because he actually destroyed a planet. Um, yeah, I am. I am playing Dragon. I'm playing the new Fighter Z game. Aizen. Aizen should be dead. Kirby. Kirby beats Pac-Man easily. Kirby wins easily that one. Pac-Man's best feat is like. Does Pac-Man even have any feats? I mean, he eats Ghost when he can like get that power up thing. That's about it. I won't say his dimension. Who do I think will win the death battle between Raven and Twilight in the newest death battle? I think Raven's gonna win, but I would not be surprised if the horse wins, just because death battle are biased. If they're compositing Raven, Raven should win easily. Especially if they're using composite Raven. If they're using composite Raven, Raven definitely should win. That happened in Naruto too. Well, composite Raven is universal. So that doesn't mean shit. Well, I'm serious about that. There's a lot of people that are supposed to die. Well, they complained about Kakashi too in Naruto. You guys remember, like, Kakashi was supposed to die and then he never did? Or they just brought him back to life? No, he died, but then they brought him back to life because so many people were pissed. Because that's, I don't know. Are we talking about Teen Titans Go? Because that should not happen if that freaking happens in the real thing. No, I have not heard about the new Yu-Gi-Oh thing, but I really just want them to dub Yu-Gi-Oh GX season 4. Well, yeah, it's currently on right now. It's currently airing and stuff. Um, oops. I like Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail. I liked all of Fairy Tail so far. I watched all of it. It was really good. Really good arc, I think, in my opinion. He's probably also, like I said, there's my Discord chat. GX is my favorite. That's what you're asking. My favorite arc is GX. Or no, my favorite saga is GX. I want GX to get their 4th season dubbed really badly. That's cool. I'm really enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. I actually am, like really, I really am. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V is a really good. It's really good. I would recommend people watching it. It's a really good arc, really good story. Um, I kind of wish it would be a little longer. It's only 3 seasons. I don't know how long the other Yu-Gi-Oh series are. I mean, GX went for 4 seasons, but we never got the final dub of the final season. But I mean, I think usually they're much longer than that. Scaling Yu-Gi-Oh characters is kind of a little hard to do since they all play card games. You really have to really just go by, you know, what's the word? What their powers are, like, in Yugi's case, Millennium Puzzle, um, and their decks, I guess. If they can if they can actually use holograms. Yeah, I've heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. It never was dubbed. It was never dubbed because it was never picked up by 4Kids because it's under a different license than the other Yu-Gi-Oh series. So I don't know if that will ever get dubbed because currently it's not owned by a licensor, and I don't think it ever will be. But apparently there's a fan dub. I have not gotten a chance to watch it, but apparently there's someone who's fan dubbing Yu-Gi-Oh Zero. I'm sorry. Apparently they're fan dubbing it. Now, this same group that fan dubbed Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero apparently wanted to dub Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but they got a cease and desist by cease and desist by 4K Media, which is why they weren't allowed to do it. Um, so yeah, I haven't got a chance to watch their dub, but if you guys are interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, I would recommend checking it out. Um, Death Battles Superman is like Death Battles like freaking like Superman is a bullcrap Superman. It's not even a real Superman. Like that's not a real Superman. He basically combined. He combined New 52. He combined Post Crisis, like all in the same like thing. Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh theme? That's kind of tough to say. I would probably have to just say GX. I did like GX. I like the get your game on thing. Um, But I did like the original Yu-Gi-Oh theme song as well too. But I really like GX. I really like GX. I really like the story. I thought the story of GX was much better than the original Yu-Gi-Oh. I like the concept of the school and stuff like that. Um, yeah, yeah. Apparently they did a Q&A back in 2014. Apparently this is apparently back in 2014 they were answering Q&A questions, on some website, the R website or whatever, and they had said that they're never going to dub 5Ds, but they said stay tuned for season 4 of Yu-Gi-Oh GX, which to me is a really weird statement because if you're not going to dub either or, you just say, oh yeah, we're not dubbing either or of them. But they flat out said, stay tuned, So that leads me to believe that they might eventually do a dub of season 4, but I don't know. Who's the King of Lightning? I wouldn't say New 52 is weaker than the DC anime one. The DC anime Superman is pretty weak. The DC cartoon anime Superman had to actually wear a space outfit in space, which means that Superman can't really survive in a vacuum, like like all the other Supermans can. Like he actually had to wear like a space uniform. So I wouldn't say the DC anime Superman is that powerful. Um, Post-crisis Superman would probably be high tier solar system to possibly galaxy. Um, Post is definitely stronger than New 52 though. I do remember Fatal Fiction. Fatal Fiction. Proto Dude was awesome. I think I remember him. I think he's the guy that that was pissed about Toph. Wasn't he that guy that was pissed about Toph versus Gara? Even though Toph versus Gara was right. I think it was. I think he was the guy that was salty. He was the guy that was salt. He was the dude that was salty about fucking freaking um Naruto versus Gara. He was like, no way, or something like that. I think that was the guy. If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember though. They're not. I don't think they are. I haven't seen anything to indicate they are. I mean, they do have an ability called hockey. Like, that's something Luffy newly discovered, but I don't know if you could put that at faster than light. I mean, it's possible. It's debatable, I guess. I don't know. But the hockey ability is unique because the hockey ability, you can basically just, right to them and just take people down, like, instantly. But I don't know. That's really tough to say. That's like, because there's nothing confirming what its speed was at for hockey. Um, so it's really tough to say, but I mean, um, I don't know. I wouldn't say Luffy is that fast. I mean, just me. Yeah, One Piece is really interesting because there's a lot of episodes. There's a lot of stuff to analyze when it comes to One Piece because there's a lot of episodes and there's a lot of different things going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on in One Piece. Well, people don't remember it because it was never licensed. That's why they don't remember it. Martian Manhunter souls a lot of people. Martian Manhunter souls a lot of people. Martian Manhunter is not someone to deal with. Like he's someone you don't want to deal with. At least the comic book version, not the DC anime one, the cartoon one or whatever. That one was weak, but the comic book one, that one is really really OP. Post crisis Martian Manhunter would probably defeat a lot of characters, a lot, because there's a lot of abilities he can do that are pretty crazy, actually. As I come to find out. Didn't 4Kids get sued at one point because of Yu-Gi-Oh? Yes, that did happen. How do they still have the license? Because that lawsuit they won. That's why. I'm surprised they didn't take it away. They tried to, but they won the lawsuit. That's why they still have the license. I can just answer that question right now. They won the lawsuit. I think I talked about this on my channel before, though. So what happened was, for anyone who doesn't remember Saturday mornings, or the end of Saturday mornings, I should say. Well, one of the last Saturday mornings was Toonzai, not to be confused with Toonami, because that's basically what they were ripping off at the time. Toonami, who had, Toonami was still around. Well, Toonami had just came back actually when Toonzai was pulled, but that was the concept of Toonzai, right? So what happened was, basically TV Tokyo sued uh, 4Kids because 4Kids did not inform them about some of their business practices, and once the stock market basically pulled them, like because they used to be a part of the stock market or whatever. 4Kids used to be a company that was through the stock market or whatever, and because the stock market decided to pull them away. So now 4Kids were their own company now. They weren't a publicly traded company anymore. They were now a private company again. So because of this, what happened was is all their assets and all their business practices were revealed. So any shady things that they did over the years was traced back to when they became a private company again. So what happened was is TV Tokyo found out that basically they hadn't been paying for their license, or they, basically had been, doing, shady stuff, like for example, doing the collaboration with Funimation. They actually did a collaboration with Funimation where Funimation was going to do an uncut Yu-Gi-Oh! They actually stopped it after 9 episodes. There were actually 9 episodes of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series that were redubbed by Funimation with the 4Kids voice actors. 4Kids still had their voice actors, but it was the original score. For the most part, the original names. I'm not sure. I don't think they used everyone's original name, but they were going to do an uncut version, and they had 9 episodes that were released on DVD in total, 3 DVD sets, and they pulled the plug on it. 4Kids pulled the plug on it because it was affecting the sales of their edited versions of Yu-Gi-Oh! That were being released on DVD, their official dub. So that was another reason why TV Tokyo sued them. It was that reason, and the fact that I guess they had been getting off scot-free to doing free, license titles, for Yu-Gi-Oh! And so they were like, we want our money. So 4Kids didn't have it, so they sued him. Basically, the moral of the story is that Yu-Gi-Oh! Or now also keep in mind, this is when 4Kids was starting to dub Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, probably one of the worst Yu-Gi-Oh! Series ever, in my opinion. Which is saying something, because I thought 5Ds was the worst until Zexal came around. Okay, so what happened is they were starting to dub the show, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Or TV Tokyo, because of the suit, what they decided to do was they basically wanted to terminate the license. They wanted to terminate the license because they were suing them. So then they decided, or while they were suing them, the courts, because 4Kids put in a motion that they would still dub Yu-Gi-Oh! Until the case was settled, or the ruling was settled. So this is why 4Kids was able to still dub Zexal while the lawsuit was going on for them to terminate the license or whatever, because they still had the license. And while this was going on, basically the Japanese company TV Tokyo
What they were doing is they were working with Band Zoom to actually put out another Yu-Gi-Oh dub. I'm not even kidding. There's actually an interview by this. Band Zoom, one of the directors, was actually commissioned to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Johnny Young Boss was actually supposed to be the main character for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yexel. I don't remember his name because I really hated it so badly. But Johnny Young Bash, whoever that guy was, he was supposed to be the main character. And Johnny Young Boss was actually going to sing the theme song, the English theme song. Now, whether that would have been some made-up theme song or they were going to sing the original Japanese song in English, I don't know because it was never released. But there was about 26 episodes that were dubbed by Band Zoom. They were halfway through episode 27 and episode 28 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal when basically TV Tokyo basically told them to stop to doing it. And there is an interview on YouTube. There was a con in Australia back in, I think, 2012. Now, if you're subscribed to Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, he actually talked about this, but he proclaimed it was a Funimation title, which that's not true. Funimation had nothing to do with this. It was Band Zoom that was doing this in California. But he had said that it was Funimation, so a lot of people that went to the video assumed it was Funimation when it wasn't. But yeah. Yeah, I think I just talked about that, Death Goku. I think I just talked about that, literally, just now, about the video. Did I not just talk about the video? Oh, wait, no, this is something else. Okay, never mind. It's something else. I don't know, I haven't watched that. That's not what I watched. Death Goku's talking about something different, I think. I don't know. But I was talking about an actual interview from the Australia con. Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch. Johnny Young Bosch was actually supposed to be the main character. Well, at least in this dub he was. At least in this, like, Banzoon dub or whatever. He was supposed to be it, but it never got released because 4Kids owned the rights still, and they put a motion in the courts that they could continue still dubbing until it was settled. And of course, the courts eventually did rule that 4Kids was in the right. So that's basically how it happened. Then 4Kids basically sold their company to Konami. They basically sold their company and their license to Konami. And so then and the production studio too, their production dub studio as well. And so then basically they rebranded themselves as 4K Media, and that's basically the moral of the story is now basically Konami basically has the rights to the license basically. Konami only wanted it because obviously, as we all know, Konami does the real life card game, so it makes sense for them to pick up the license because obviously, as we know, Konami has been following the English dub since they started making the real life card game, you know, with using the English dub characters' names and stuff like that. So obviously they had value for it, and that's why they purchased the company. And so they've been now doing it ever since. But yeah, there was a video. I don't know, like I said, I don't know all of the. I don't think anyone will know the entire story about it because it was really weird because the director or whatever, you know, in the Australia interview had said some stuff about how, you know, they, you know, basically had the original like animation software like from Japan. Like they actually had to use the straight from the Japanese Adobe like software to reanimate stuff or whatever because they actually were able to take out like nude stuff or something. She actually talked about this in the interview, which really amazed me that they, when they were dubbing this, 26 episode thing with Banzoom, that they were actually using original, they were using the original animation, to reanimate stuff. I thought that was really interesting that they, were able to get a hold of some of that stuff. Oh, yeah. I know this is a 32-minute video, but I was just talking about just basic information. But it was Banzoon too. I want people to understand that it was Banzoon. It was not Funimation because Yu-Gi-Oh! Everyone basically had said like he's the one who tagged that video. Like so that's why a lot of people are noticing it now. But that video had been up for years. But everyone started noticing it once Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything talked about it, but he said it was a Funimation thing, and it wasn't. It was Banzoom. I watched the first two seasons, and then I've watched season 3, and season 3 is dog crap. So, yeah, that's my take on that. If you're talking about season 2, you're talking about number 1, right? Joseph Joestar? Yeah, I watched him. He's cool. He was cool as Joseph Joestar, but season 3 is absolute dog shit. That's all I'm going to say about JoJo's Adventures. They should have ended it at season 2. Season 3 is absolute dog shit. I don't know why anyone likes season 3. Season 3 is absolute crap. They should have stayed with hormones. Hormones were better. Like this whole Stan crap is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It's the dumbest thing. It makes the story so annoying. It's just ugh. What's next? I'm doing good. Rant 840. I don't know, dude. I don't know. People have told me that they're using this stupid stand stuff, and it's just, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. They should have stuck with hormones. They should have stuck with hormones. Yeah, but Dio isn't. Dio isn't. Dio's not a human. Barely. The whole story is just wacky. But yeah, also guys, like I said, the Discord chat. We'll be doing. I'll be doing a reaction later for Dragon Ball Super, obviously, as we all know. Right now we're just kind of just questioning and stuff. But I do, like I said, I do have a Discord chat. You know, get all the latest updates and stuff. Makes stuff a lot easier, if you know what I mean. Doo, 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 doo. I actually did a reaction for Hunter x Hunter for a couple of weeks, Death Goku, and it really didn't work out that good. Not only that, but I keep getting a copyright claim for the theme song. Like, you know, you know how they do those little copyright claims for like the music and stuff like that. Well, anytime Hunter x Hunter's music comes on, like the song or whatever, you know, I get a copyright claim about it. Not really a strike, not a strike copyright claim, just a music claim or whatever. You know, that they always have, you know, where, you know, oh, you can't monetize stuff because, because the music is copyright or whatever. And by the time I like do like a claim, you know, to get it removed, it's like 2 weeks later usually. Not to mention, not many people like were interested in it. I didn't see that many people watching my reaction to it at all. The only people that the only time I ever seem to get any video like watching from anyone is really when I'm doing like Dragon Ball Super, because I tried that and then people liked it. Oh my god. Hey, what's going on? Revolution Zone. What's your thoughts on the last two episodes? Gon got his first kill. Yeah, Gon's cool. Gon's a cool dude. I like him. I like Gon. He's cool. Kilo's cool. I really wish they would have more girls though in the show. They don't really. They don't. The one thing that annoys me about Hunter x Hunter is they don't have a main character. They don't have a main girl in the show. You know. Then they killed B girl off. Like come on, dude. You gotta like. You gotta get with the program here. They did. That's news to me. I didn't know that. Funimation also did a. I thought they. I didn't know they did that. Actually, my thoughts. Well, that was like what 10 years ago now. Yeah, fire Christopher Mill. Yeah, she needs to go. Honestly, she needs to go. She sucks as a. She sucks as a president. Like, yeah, she's bad. Uh, Thoughts on Toonami? It was like, well, I mean, it's not exactly 10 years ago until September strikes around. Well, no, I mean October. Was it? No, it was September, wasn't it? Was it September or October when they canceled it? Or yeah, that's from one of those months. It was it got canceled. I was sad when it got canceled. If you want my initial thoughts of what I was thinking back in 2008, because I was still in high school during that time, I was sad. I was sad, like literally sad, because I had been watching Toonami since '99. I had seen it coming. I'd seen it go. September 20th. Yeah, that was when it was canceled. Yeah. Yeah, I was sad. I was sad. I mean, yeah, Toonami was no longer what it was, but I mean, it was still Toonami to me. So, you know, I was sad when it went. Do I think they will reveal Gon's mom? The story seems to imply she was just some random nobody. One nighter. Um, maybe. Um, I'd like to think so. See, Unreal sucked. Oh well, thank you, 18. Um, I'm actually surprised people are still watching that video. That video, I did that video a while ago. I still get comments. I still get comments now and then from that video. It's a well good video. It's probably one of my better videos that I've done. I mean, I literally talked about why they haven't dubbed GX, and then I also talked about Alexis and Jaden. But more people would always talk about how they haven't dubbed anything or whatever. But I would also talk about Alexis and Jaden. Like I did two topics in one video. I talked about how Jaden and Alexis should be canon, and I talked about how like they should dub season 4, and everyone liked it. It was so cool. I probably should do an update video on GX if it gets that popular. Am I ever going to rant on Watch Mojo? I don't really think there's anything to rant about that anyone has already talked about. I have a feeling that Ash's dad is ever revealed in Pokemon, he will probably be like Gon. Both just left their families to go. Well, I mean, that's pretty much already the story about his dad. Is his dad is off somewhere, you know. So he's still doing stuff right now, even when Ash is on his own journey. So I think his dad actually is similar to Gon's dad, anyways. We just don't know who he is. That's the only difference. At least with Hunter x Hunter, at least with Hunter x Hunter, his dad was revealed, sort of. But with anyone else, it's not. Do you think Ruby Rose will get more powerful throughout the series? And if Summer Rose is alive, do you think Summer and Ruby will meet? I do think they're going to meet. I do think they're going to meet, and I do think Ruby will eventually surpass her. I don't know when, but I do think Ruby, if my theory is correct, and Summer Rose is still alive, and she's the Summer Maiden, I do think Ruby is going to eventually meet her. I think it's going to be similar to the way Yang and I can't say Raven and Yang met that way, but I think it's going to be similar to like that. When they finally meet, because for years they thought they were dead. For years, Yang and freaking Ruby thought, Summer Rose was dead. So I think it's possible. Yes, I do. Yeah, Samurai Jack was the last Toonami show. I wish so too. I wish like season 4 would be dubbed. And I don't like watching subtitles. Don't hate their dads for leading. Yes, that is true. Yeah, they basically are. The only difference is we don't know who Ash's dad. At least with Gon, we know what his dad looks like. We know who he is. We know a name. We have a name for his dad. With Ash, we don't have a name. We don't have a name. You know what I'm saying? Okay, see you later, Boss 07. Yes, I did. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and Code Lyoko. I will. Well, I kind of never left versus debate, and I was actually talking about some of the versus stuff earlier in this stream that you missed, John. We were talking about Ichigo earlier and why Ichigo is a solar system buster. But you can always go play it back, because it's still on there. Spectacular Spider-Man. What do you mean the movies? Because they're already moved forward with a different movie. Jaden wins easily. Jaden easily beats you. Yuya Sakaki. Yes, Code Lyoko was a great show. I think that was canceled due to the fact Sony sold the cartoon rights to Marvel or something. No, it shouldn't. Fairy Tail should not be on Toonami because Fairy Tail is too long. It's already available on the Funimation now. So no. Unless they're going to start off with like the new season. Like if they're going to like show the brand new season of Fairy Tail, then yeah, I would say put it on Toonami. But if they're gonna start all the way back to episode 1, no way. There's like over 300 episodes or over 200 or something like that. There's no way they should have Fairy Tail on Toonami at this point. There's no way. Do I play King of Hearts? No, I do not. I did not watch Digimon as a kid because I viewed it as a Pokemon ripoff. Am I going to go see Black Panther? No, I've never been interested in that superhero. Not knocking anyone who likes Black Panther, but it's just not something that I'm interested in. But I hope anyone that does go see it has a good time with it because Marvel makes good movies. But Black Panther was just it's not a superhero I'm really into. With Marvel superheroes, there's not that many Marvel superheroes that I'm interested in. Captain America, Iron Man, I like them. But after that, I really don't like that many of the Marvel superheroes. I do play Duel Links. Yes, I do. I like Duel Links, actually. I'm just not really into that many of the Marvel superheroes. Like I said, Captain America, Iron Man, I don't like Spider-Man. I like Venom. Venom I like. I will be going to see that Venom movie, by the way. That's being done by Sony. Yeah, I don't like the Hulk. I don't like Hulk. I don't like Thor. Um I didn't go to see any of those movies, so do I still watch wrestling? Yes I do. Not as much as I used to, but I still do. Um no, I have not seen Kirby Back at You. Um wasn't that I thought that was done by I thought that was done by Brock. Brock and Seto Kaiba. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wasn't it done by Kaiba? I saw the first Avengers, which I didn't like, by the way. Kirby, you really want me to talk about the death battle that was biased as crap. I'll tell you to go watch Cartoon Fight Club's Majin Buu vs. Kirby. And no, do not watch the new one. And I mean by the new one, I mean Patrick. Oh God, we're not talking about that one. Yeah, Death Goku, feel free to join the Discord chat too. I have a Discord chat, just so you guys know. Like I said, Discord chat. It's anime English dub talk and all that stuff. Updates and news and all that crud. Trying to get that. Yeah. He's a Kirby fan. Oh God, I mean his name's Kirby, so I mean. I want to do a collab with Future Gohan SSJ too. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but he's never like really available ever. Like when I wanted to do it, I would love to do. I would love to do a collab with Future Gohan SSJ too. Um, he's really busy these days though, from what I've seen. Yeah, we got an hour, so I'll probably start getting ready to do my reaction stream, which I'll turn this off and then basically do it all over again. Right? Stream! Stream, 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 everyone. Stream it all away. On the job. Yep. Yeah, Future Go on SJ2 is a cool dude. I don't think they're all there, but I mean, they do have a lot from what I've seen now. Well, guys, it's like 9 o'clock right now. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be back in about maybe a half hour. I don't know who that is. Johnny Hood, Dayput. I don't know who that is, so I can't really say if I will. But what I'm gonna do right now, guys, since it's 9 o'clock, my time. Since it's 9 o'clock, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna leave. And I'm going to get ready because we got Dragon Ball Super coming up very soon at 10:30 my time, and you guys can come back and see our Dragon Ball Super reaction very soon. So yeah, nice talking to you, Professor, and that's where we're at, guys. Like I said, Discord chat will be in description. You guys check out my Discord chat for anime and all that stuff, English dubs. Comment, rate. If you like this video or my other videos, please subscribe. And that's about it. I am the SS Ultimate Goku. I'm out of here. Peace.